guys, it's Tamika and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Glad to have you. So I'm gonna jump right into this video because I have a tutorial for you guys. I did a shop with me at Dollar Tree vlog. I will link that in the cards somewhere here so you guys can check it out. If you haven't seen it, you guys can see some of the items that I got from the Dollar Tree. But let me share with you one of the things that I made as a DIY, which you'll see here shortly, for the house for Christmas. I absolutely love it. It came together so quick. So I made, of course you know by the title already, but here it is. Look how stinking cute this is. A little door swag, and it's lighted. Let me get it together. Look, this is so cute, so easy and inexpensive. I think this may have cost maybe $7 to create. Super cute, and that's with all the extras. I mean, I just did extra, but yeah, I absolutely love it. This wired ribbon is gorgeous. It's so pretty. So cute. So this is the one that I made first, and then the one that I did I'm gonna set this down. The one that I did the tutorial on looks like this. Look how cute that is. So cute. So anyway, and this one's lighted as well. So if you're looking to do some home decor, some DIY projects, and you're looking for a quick budget to do it on, you definitely want to check out this tutorial. I will see you guys later. Like the video if you like it, and let's get started. So this is the first swag wreath that I created, and I absolutely love how it turned out. I added the lights to it to make it look super festive. So let's make another one today. I'm going to show you the things that you're going to need. So from the Dollar Tree, you're going to need one of their Christmas trees. You're going to need a Christmas wreath. And you're also going to need a couple of their picks. I used 2 in my swag wreaths. You want to pick up some foam brushes if you want to create a faux snow look. Also some of the large jingle bells, some ribbon. I used the wider ribbon. You're also going to need something as a focal point. These I got from the Target Dollar Spot. I picked up some of the lights and batteries so that I could use them. Some chalk paint and some tools like a cutting tool and scissors and hot glue finishes up what we need. So you want to grab your jingle bells and your paint and start to give those a good coat. I'm just painting this on my surface on top of some newspaper, but you want to dab and not smear. I'm using this chalk paint that I absolutely love. It has a great coating and it stays. So you want to just keep continuing to do that for as many jingle bells as you want to add to your swag wreath, and make sure you set them aside to dry while we work on something else. It dries fast and evenly, so go ahead and do that, and let's get started on something different. Grab your Christmas tree and disassemble the parts. We don't need the bottom parts at all, so we can toss all those in the trash. What we want to do is lay it flat on the surface and start to bring life to these branches by pulling them apart evenly on the left and the right, but keeping the back flat because that's going to hang against the door, the surface, or the wall, or wherever you're hanging. So you want to go ahead and fluff out all of those brushes. And then to fill in some of those holes, you want to grab your wreath that you purchased from the Dollar Tree and start filling that in. It's a wired wreath, so just wrap it around the base of the Christmas tree and in at either the left or the right side, depending on what part of the space you're filling. And go ahead and do that, and make sure that when you're done, you're going to cut it at an angle. So starting out small, and it's going to expand up as it gets up. It's going to expand a little bit wider. So go ahead and do that, and we'll go to the next step. When you get to the bottom of the tree, the tip of the swag, it gets a little thin, so you want to make sure that you fold over a little bit of that extra wreath into a loop and tack it down with another little piece in the back, like twisted to hold, because you want to make sure that that is a full tip down at the bottom of your swag wreath. Once you're done with your fluffing and your filling of your Christmas tree, you want to go ahead and grab your acrylic paint. You can also use spray paint. You can use faux snow spray, but you want to go ahead and fill in all the brushes and the bristles of the Christmas tree to make it look like fresh fallen snow. I think it adds a nice effect and it kind of looks frosted. So acrylic paint or chalk paint will work. It dries fast, so you can move on to the next step. So now I'm just grabbing the lights that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to add the batteries to them. I love grabbing these during the holidays because I can use them for other projects, and these are clear lights, so there's no green cord, there's no yellow lighting. It's a really clear light. So I want to go ahead and strategically place these little LED tips around the swag evenly as possible, or as evenly as possible. So I turned them on so I can see exactly where I'm placing them. All the while, I want to make sure I am hiding the cord as much as possible. So I'm nipping and tucking underneath the branches and making sure that I get it even on both sides and hidden as well. So this is the longest thing, the thing that takes the longest, but it really isn't a lot of work. So you just want to make sure it just looks appealing to the eye. So now it's time to get our swag on. I am grabbing the picks that I got from the Dollar Tree and separating them. I don't want to keep the stems. I don't want to keep the leaves. I really just want to keep the tops. So I'm making sure that I separate all of the pieces so I can have them on hand when I'm ready to lay it out on my wreath. So you can feel free to toss those or use them in other projects, but I definitely just want to keep the fun bits of the wreath. So I'm going to grab my focal piece, which is my dollar spot from Target mittens. They say Merry Wishes, and I thought they were absolutely cute. I'm separating them because I'm going to add the bells to the tails of those mittens, and they're going to kind of loop over the branch, which you'll see later. I'm grabbing a little bit of the hot glue so that I can add that string to those jingle bells, which I'm off camera, but I'll be back soon. So you just want to basically grab some string or whatever you're going to use to tie the bell to the tree and do that. And I'm just using some hot glue to piece that all together, but I use the thread from the mitten, so I'm just recycling what I already have. I always do a trial run on my projects before I make an absolute decision. So that's what I'm doing here. I turn my lights on so I can see how everything will lay once I add it to my door. And I'm just adding my berries. I want to make sure I place those in nice spots where they can be seen and they can be, pop out. And then I'm going to place my mittens and jingle bells. And as you can see, I'm just looping it around the tree. That's all that I'm doing. If you want to skip this step and go ahead and hot glue now, feel free to do so. I just want to make sure my placement is right first. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of these elements to my swag and make sure that they are placed where I want them to be before I tack them down with a little bit of hot glue. So I'm grabbing my ribbon. I'm going to make a double bow, which is fairly easy. It's really just looping over the material onto itself and then doing one just like it, just a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to take the ribbon, I'm going to measure out so I can know exactly how much I want to add, and I don't want it to overshadow the swag. So I make sure that I constantly check the sizing of that. So you just want to loop it over front and back and do that a second time. So for the final piece, I cut just a little snippet off so that I can have that attached in the middle so it can be a nice finished look. And I'm just going to fold over the edges and put it right in the center. And as for my centerpiece for this one, I'm going to add one of the pick toppers, which is the acorn. I'm going to take another little piece of ribbon and add that onto that bow as like a tail so it can kind of drape over the swag wreath. So I'm doing one final measurement. Well, actually I probably measure a couple more times after this. I just edited it out. But I tie the little tails in a knot so that the back of the bow has something sturdy to hang on to. So I attach that knot right to that piece, as you can see there, and then I'm going to drape the other two ends over, cutting them at an angle at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and add a dab of hot glue to some of the places where I want to make sure that the picks and the elements are secure. You don't have to add a whole lot. You just need to make sure that you get the bulk of it, a little dab, and you should be good to go. Before we add our bow to the top of our swag wreath, you want to grab some twine, some jute, some ribbon, and add it to that little nozzle down there where you can see, so that it can hang on the door. So I've tied it in a double knot and left the tie in the back so that no one can see it, and that's what I'm going to use to hang it on the door. So the final thing you want to do is go ahead and add your bow to the top of your swag, and you are all done. There we go. Turned out absolutely beautiful. There's the first one on the right and the second one. I love how full they are, how they look like it's just been snowing. I love all the little special little effects from the picks that were found in the Dollar Tree, and those mittens are so adorable. So if you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe. I'll be uploading more videos, and if you haven't checked out my other channel, I have a crafty channel. I will put that link down in the description box. I would love for you guys to see that side of me as well. So I will talk to you guys soon. Try this at home. If you do, tag me on Instagram. All that good stuff will be down below in the description box. All right, until next time, bye.